What's up, guys? It's a little it's a strange that I don't normally do stuff that's not fighting games, but I'm gonna break that habit and play some Witcher, and I'm actually gonna hopefully beat through it all the way. We'll kind of see how things go, but right now, we're gonna play some Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. To mostly because I've just been wanting to play this game more to kind of gear up for Soul Calibur 6. Geralt or whatever his name is gonna be in it, and I never really played any of the Witcher games. I bought this on Steam back when it was like 20 bucks on the summer sale, and so I played a little bit of it. I think I put like 10 hours into it, which isn't really much time for a big game like this. So I figure I might as well just start over because I barely remember kind of where I was at and everything. So plus, I feel like it would be unfair to every viewer if they wanted to actually watch the full playthrough to just start 10 hours in. So we're gonna play Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and yeah, it's just gonna be me playing The Witcher. So if that's your thing, then cool. If you like my fighting game stuff, but don't really care about The Witcher stuff, and then that's cool too. I appreciate any support you're willing to give, and this is mostly just me doing a thing that I feel like doing. So let's dive right on into it.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The dark raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Well, if that wasn't a way to set the story, I don't know what is. So yeah, this is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And I'm gonna start a new game. I don't know if I want to go full kill myself on everything. I did normal mode before. We'll try Blood and Broken Bones just to give it more of a challenge. I don't remember, like, I hardly remember anything in this game, so I probably should have tutorials on. However, I'm just gonna go into it. I still don't understand what that is, but we'll turn it off since I never played The Witcher 2. Oh yeah, to those who haven't played this game before, it can get a little gory. Big surprise for a game called The Witcher. Actually, don't remember that opening cutscene at all. Okay, I remember this. This is like his wet dream with that one chick. Press F to lift your legs up.
You know I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go
Yeah.
before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
I don't know if I should slap that 18 or older thing on this. If anybody really even watches that much to where it becomes an issue.
So, later then.
See you later.
I probably should figure out how to do that though. Just to cover that base. Alrighty. Now we get to remember how to play this game. That's how you punch. That's how you jump. That's how you do the strong attack. No? Okay, I can't. That's how you switch that stuff. But I can't use it yet. It's my Witcher sense stuff.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
To hell with you, lady. I'm my own man.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
What a beautiful sight. I better jump off. It's only a dream after all. Okay, but for real now. Yeah, like seriously, wouldn't that just be a choice you could make? Where if you kill yourself in your dream, that you just wake up? This game is not immersive enough. 0 out of 10. Not enough immersion. I can't get in that. Wait, can I? No. Okay, it has grapes though, so that's a 1 out of 10. Talk to
See,
Yennefer.
I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
Let's be unreasonable. I talk like this every time that I have something I have to say, no matter what inflection I should be putting on it.
I missed you. A lot.
And I missed you. But
Nah, he's a good voice actor. I can't be
for that.
making fun of him.
Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Wink. Okay. Anyway. How do I get out of here? I already forgot. Nope. Let's spend the how long does it take Ron to get out of this building game. Alright, there's a door here. What? Alright, they're making me look for that key. Locked out of my own place.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
So I was like the nice guy the last time around. I'm wondering if I should just be the jerk who just says everything that you don't expect him to say. Yeah, we'll go that route.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true, but you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
Uh-oh. It's alright. She saved herself.
You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think?
Yeah.
All right. Take off the blindfold.
Remember, Ciri, everything's cooler
You've
with
got work
flips.
to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
That's alright. We'll get pancakes. Ciri, what's the nearest pancake place? Oh, never mind. Wrong
Better
Ciri.
not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Nope.
Not this time. Believe me, you don't want to keep Vesemir waiting.
Believe me, I don't want another tutorial. I'm just gonna say this now. This is mostly just story
Anything
time.
to say for yourself, young lady?
I don't like interrupting people. So
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Yeah.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Like literal fire. He can burn your face
Fine,
off.
we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Let's go straight to free training.
Let's skip straight to free training.
Ah,
No
that's
point
close.
going over the basics again.
I think I need to be a chain smoker though if I want to actually do a good Geralt voice.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Ah,
Find that
sexism.
Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
These aren't potatoes.
Vesemir.
Adriana will get this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
Must have been the cheese I
About?
had.
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Rather not talk about it.
Got
My
you.
Geralt's edgy.
So, time to hit the road?
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Ah, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
That's private. Very private.
We used the
Aha,
unicorn
I
for our
understand.
special
At least I
time.
think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days.
Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
I'm gonna get into the killing stuff. Whoopsie. How do we use the... That's right. It's R.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Take all of that. Take all of that. Anything else? That. Huh. Oh wait. Forgot you can look at the actual map and it shows all the corpses and the stuff. That'd probably be more helpful than Witcher Sense. Oh, that's not sheath my weapon. Oh, that's right, it's D-pad. Okay.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him
War's
too.
not exactly
His theory
going
collapsed.
on.
Don't interrupt me.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realm.
I'm gonna beat you.
Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
Oh, okay.
We going? Help me! Help!
Bye, horse.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
We could use a few crowns. I'm short on monies.
Crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
Yeah, money.
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna take just a quick break here. Gotta use the restroom, so give me a second, please. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I really like the lore behind games like this, where it's like very kind of a dark telling of the whole magic deal, where it's like, yeah, no, magic is evil, and this crap, it, you know, destroys things, and no good comes of it. I like that kind of mentality. Oh, can I buy stuff from this guy? No, that's right. I gotta catch up with them later, and then I can buy stuff.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In a forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard.
Slower.
Damn deer, stick the bark off the trees again.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
Politics.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy around here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. but does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
Looking for a woman, raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white, riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
Not that I
seen
smelled
or
her or
smelt
anything.
such
That
a
would be
lady.
weird, you know.
Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Show me what you've
Show me
got.
what you got behind the counter.
Okay, that's right. She sells cards. I know I need to buy these because Gwent actually. There's a thing with Gwent. Just buy all the Gwent cards. Oh wait, yeah, those are her. Those are her things. Okay, that's right.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Here, Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure.
Okay, I gotta find that Gwent guy.
Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. More. There are
My brother was telling me before I had to like completely exhaust all of his
Looking
rounds.
for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Finding her, that'll lift my spirits.
You look haggard. It's just a few drops to improve your mood. A little schnapsies never hurt a soul.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
This was not the Gwent guy.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to Rodim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
There's Gwent Man.
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Okay, you know what?
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
I say no. Does that mean I can put those cards that I forgot to put in my deck? Oh, whatever.
Why not?
Splendid! Here's how it's done.
Okay. So... I don't remember having these cards before. Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay, so I can add more cards. So I can add all those ones that I got. Okay. Okay, I just have to start with this guy. Special cards. 0 to 22. Yeah, I don't have anything else. I have to be. That's right. This is such a weird game because it's like you want to play all your cards, but you don't want to play all your cards because then you lose. But you win, but you lose. Like you win the first round, but then you lose the next round. Okay, let's see. We got some good swap with the card on the battlefield. Okay. So I think we just want to start off really strong, make him afraid. Wait, that's a swap. Whoops. That's right. I'm being stupid. Yeah, foot soldier, get out of here. So we got a lot of these guys. I think we're just gonna start out. Place a card with the same name to double the strength. Okay, that's right. Forgot about that name. This card next with the same name. Okay. So we're gonna put these guys next to each other. Aw. Drat. What does this do again? Pick an impenetrable. That's right. Okay. This is what they just played. Yeah. What do I have to say to that? It's this lady. Rita Repulsa. Well played. We'll save that for later. Okay, so he's just wasting all his cards. Okay. So now this is becoming card game the stream. Okay. So he has no more cards. So I can just win, because I just made him waste all his cards. That was dumb.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you
So
ever find
basically-
yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
There's a cat. Hi, cat. Here, kitty. I can push kitty with physics. Cat doesn't like me. Let's see if we can play more card games.
Shall I deal?
Let's play this game of yours.
Just doing. Which one from just? Oh, whoops! I probably should have waited for that one. Oh well. pretty much won this. Doesn't hurt to overkill though.
An interesting round. If you desire a...
Okay. I was told just to keep challenging him until something happens.
Let's play this.
I think that's how it works. Maybe not. Maybe I only have to beat him once. Not 100%. I will try doing this like maybe 1 or 2 more times. Okay, I don't have anything in that row, so okay, we got another clear weather. Get rid of one of those. I might hold off on that for a little while. Maybe if we fool him into thinking that that's all I have left. Yes, I did it. Alright. You've activated my trap card. Just like that. Easy peasy. Fooled the AI. Yeah, I had a feeling I was going to do that. Ha. I still had the better points.
An interesting round.
Okay. Is there something I'm supposed to be getting from this? We'll do one more. This is a pretty fun game, I'm not gonna lie. It's simple but fun.
Let's play.
I'm sure it's not as fun to watch as it is to play, though. Okay, so he has a lot of range, so I'm gonna keep that. Jeez, they're giving me a lot of ones. This is gonna be good. I'll keep stuff for the next round. But he's probably gonna keep going. I'm gonna pass. Yeah, he's gonna... Yep. It's alright, he's not gonna be able to beat me with 3 cards. I just gotta hope he doesn't have 7 points in there. Oh, that's right. 11 points then. Let's just add insult to injury. Yep, that's all he's got. Let's just do some overkill. You know what? Just to be nice. Then you know what?
Interesting round.
Okay. Is that 4 times I beat him?
You return.
Horsewoman of War. What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course.
It's funny because that's all movies are about nowadays.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
Okay, you know what? This is gonna make it 5. I feel like my brother said I have to play him 5 times. If not, then I will go do other stuff. Because, yeah, this is... I don't care if it's just an achievement at this point. If it's gonna take more than 5 of these things. Okay. I don't need Biting Frost. That is better. This round, well, yeah. Boy, he's throwing all his cards out. It's easier for me. If I do this, then I'm gonna get 1, 2. He's gonna get 1, 2, 3. He's gonna lose a lot of points. So it might be advantageous if I clear the weather for both of us. F9. He's got. Yeah. It's gonna make me pick that one. If I do this. Oh, whoops. God, that's gonna just make things worse. Okay. If I clear weather now, he's gonna be ahead, I think. Damn, he's not making this easy. Well, I have to. Okay, well, I'm winning. It's all good. Yeah, I got this. It's alright.
Interesting round.
Nothing. Okay then. Guess maybe I just had to beat him once.
Done drinking.
Otherwise it's like a ridiculous amount, like 10 or more.
Fuck off. Don't want your kind here.
I like how they spelled out the spitting onomatopoeia. It's pretty good.
Haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Of course not. You done nothing. Horses working witchcraft. Get him!
Oh no.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Oh, that's right. L is to parry.
Nice meeting you.
Come on, it was just a fist fight. It's not like I'm murdering anybody.
What happened to your mug?
Faster.
I know there's a bunch of side quests and stuff that I can do, but I've done them before. And
That's it,
rather not. Well, I guess I can do some. It's beneficial.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Can you tell me where the dragons are?
Easy on the insults. I could add to your misfortune. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service the garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing.
Black
Nilf
ones.
Guardians don't pay me a bloody copper.
These guys are pretty
Just give me
racist.
supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
I remember this one being pretty simple. That's right, I don't want to loot stuff when people are watching. Okay, if I remember right, let's change this. There was something. Ah, there we go.
Footprints. A man's. Large.
Boom. Okay, where are these going?
Oh. Damn deer, stripped the bark off the trees again.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail. boots in the rush. Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape. Tracks lead back to the village.
Return into the scene of the crime. They always do.
Got a lump of bread today.
Wham bam, they knocked his head off. Oh, so it worked.
Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound.
What did the folk do?
Freaks.
They could have sewed his head
What
back
now?
on. Word is, they laid his corpse to rest. Hush, hush, in a crypt.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds. Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him. Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist
Is that
a
Ringo?
charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I ain't not talk to a non-human.
No, that's not
Sons
Ringo.
of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies do anything for gold, they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats. Am I not right? Listen, we can work this out, man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
I said I was gonna be the dick. But I also want money from the guy who I actually contracted out to.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
Then I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp.
Do I want to try? You know what? I said calm down last time.
Try me, peasant. I could use the practice.
Oh, okay.
What? Lost your nerve?
Okay, it's not actually letting me fight. There we go. Wait, I thought... There we go. I like how his mother or whoever is just sitting there fighting, watching us fight, like totally okay with it.
Ow! Ow! Ah! Oh, stop! Stop! I give up! Damn it! You broke my nose!
But not your legs, so let's go see the smith. And take my advice. Don't try anything else. Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You! I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis! I beg you! I was drunk!
Technically, this is the dick move, because I'm letting him die.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison.
Ugh.
Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
This guy's like made out of putty.
Villagers will really love you now.
Well, no, I don't give a flying fuck about them. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil still holds, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price. A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
Show me what you got.
That's true, there's nothing really. I'm not gonna bother with any of this. There are diagrams. Glyphs. Huh. Buy these. I'm not gonna buy anything for now.
So long.
Okay.
Come on, Roach.
Do you look at me? Oh!
Well, I didn't want to get on the horse.
Come on now.
I'm gonna take all the stuff that's here. Don't mind me, just taking all your crops.
Damn, dear, strip the bark off the trees again.
Another side quest. Sure, we'll do this one too.
Greetings.
A witcher? You see the notice?
Oh, this
You're
one.
about to
Yeah,
well.
this was the one I
Well.
wanted to do.
First I've heard. There a problem?
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Felt dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down.
So you
Suppose
always
worse by the
boil
day.
your water.
Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now, no one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off, please.
Who needs horses when you have speed? Horse probably would be better. Something over here. There's something over here. There are wolves. Too late there. For the record, I do not condone hurting doggies. These are wild wolves, and they attacked first. You saw that. That was self-defense. The doggy. Alright, back to the thingy.
Come on.
Jump. Jump, horse. There we go.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
I just have to keep holding. Yeah, there we go. But I thought I got a level up from those. Maybe not. Okay, we got it. Okay, never mind. Horse too spooked.
Time to end.
Probably shouldn't be wasting my health on random wolves and stuff, but... Oh wait, I have it set to the wrong thing, that's why. I was wondering why we're going so far away. I'm stupid. It's that one. Okay. We were going the wrong way all along. It's alright. Out of my way! I like how in this game you can just ram into people with your horse and, you know, not horribly butcher them or trample them. Realistic video game physics. There she is.
Moonlight. Wonder what it's doing here.
Okay, let's get the, which one was it? That one.
She fled, but she'll be back tomorrow. Something's keeping her here. Moonwraith won't stray too far from the well. Moonwraith won't stray too far from the well.
Okay. stuff. Stuff is always good, unless it's Skyrim, in which case,
Geralt might be
not always
useful.
good. So in that game, you start going slow if you get too much stuff, which I never liked weight systems like that. Okay, that's right. I think I have to read the journal. No, that's not right. Is this the one? I think it's... No, I think that's it. I don't know. Oh, I see. I have to read the entry. I should probably read more often. What's that? Bossery, that's right. Oh, I got wolves. Okay.
Something's tied the Noonwraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
Something like... a skeleton.
A man. Stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More bloodstains over there. But it's not his blood. Bloodstains. Barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive. Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades. Another print by the well.
I do kind of like the whole forensic stuff that he does with his Witcher senses. That is a pretty unique feature. Supposed to be looking outside. What's the circle in here? Oh, I guess I already searched everything. Everything in here. What to do is go down into the well.
Noonwraith won't stray too far from the well.
Oh, no,
Bloodstains.
Here we go.
Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be.
Well, that well water's not going to be very pure with the dead body hanging over it.
Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
Well, one way to find out. Okay, there's water.
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good. Better do it near the well.
So remember, kids at home, don't be cremated, otherwise your ghosts will disappear, or something like that. And it's always cool to be a ghost. If there's anything else here, maybe some extra stuff here, just mushrooms, okay. Alright, that's all we need to see then. Nope, I can't jump over there. It's just a pocket.
Need to prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil, drink some potions.
How do you do that? He was just like talking underwater. Witchers have some crazy powers. Alright.
Noon Wraith won't stray too far from the well.
Oh, this is just the old thing. That's right, I have to burn the body.
And the bracelet. Igni. Hey, I think it worked.
Oh, jeez. That ended very fast. I guess this thing doesn't really get stunned for too long. And I need to make sure that it's in that circle. And I did put it on hard mode, so I can't just wail on things freely anymore. Now let's eat a little bread.
And the bracelet. Ignite.
Damn. There we go.
She's gone. For good.
Yeah. Now, if I remember right, I can actually equip this on my horse. Somehow. Oh, that's right. Oh, it's already put on there by default. That's cool. Okay. And there's something with the mutagen, which I think I need to actually get. Level up first. Yeah, I don't have any. Oh, I can actually put a point in. It's one of them I wanted to start off with. I think this was the one that I wanted right off the bat. Can't remember. I think this is the one I wanted to start with. Passive healing is going to be helpful. It's not much, but just running around, it'll definitely restore my health.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, there's hope for it, at least.
Thanks.
How about that? Never expected to get a dowry.
Nor did I suppose I'd ever give one to a Witcher. Strange times these, wouldn't you say? Strange and sad.
I don't get it. Witchers kill witches. Like, why does everybody hate them so much? Well, actually, I think I know the answer to that. I think they just got some really bad reputations of killing and murdering people whenever they please, and they're actually just really... They're just a bunch of jerks who are like swords for hire that charge outrageous fees. Otherwise, they'll just let people die. Which makes perfect sense. Those guys sound like dicks. So yeah, that's I think where I'm gonna stop it now. It's getting a little late, but if any of you guys actually find this interesting, awesome. If not, I mean, this is pretty much just an excuse for me to play through this game, if nothing else. So that's pretty much what I got for today. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to you know, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And if you want more of this, I mean, there's going to be more of it regardless at this point, but just be sure to let me know, and I'd appreciate the feedback. And that's about all I got for now. Expect this to be something I might just do every once in a while, depending on how I feel. I might do it tomorrow night, for instance, but probably not, because tomorrow night I got streams to catch up on myself to watch and stuff, so don't expect it tomorrow night. Maybe Wednesday night. Anyway, that's what I got for tonight, so thanks to everybody who's watching, and see you later.